Okay.
There we go. Draksic threw really nicely earlier on. I can't remember who it was, but they went over. Shavdatuashvili had a really good contest. A tight one, wasn't it, with Rustam Orozov?
Exactly. Yes.
There was a little bit of,
yes.
in your face type stuff. But
Mm.
they handle it really well. They just dealt with it themselves.
Exactly.
And then there was a bit of hugging, and it was all done in the best possible taste.
You're right, yeah. Nice. This combination of two directions, right and left.
Thank you all for your messages. We've had plenty this weekend. I don't know what it is. Maybe a lot of people are off on holiday or taking a break, or maybe it's just a lot of people watching. Draksic is the fighter with all the tape on his fingers.
Yeah.
I mean, it must take forever to put all of that on. I don't think I've ever taped up more than 3 fingers, and that takes forever.
Yes.
And it can get really uncomfortable, because if it's not tight enough, it doesn't do its job. And if it's too tight, it feels really uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're right. And when you're sweating, you have to do it a little bit more tight.
What you don't want is especially if you've had dislocations, which can be really painful, is when you've recovered and you don't have it on, but it really does restrict the movement and for gripping and the feeling as well. You don't have the feeling when you've got the gi in your fingers. So
that's interesting. People who always are taped and then they don't have tape, they feel like, let's say, naked. It's a completely different feeling, because they're always used to have something on, not on the body, on the hands, and then without.
Well, talking about the same thing, aren't we? The tape on the fingers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is a different feeling.
Right. Single Shido picked up by Draksic at the moment. Half the contest still to come. Shavdatuashvili joins him now with a rather unnecessary penalty.
Stupid penalty.
Yeah. I'll tell him you said that.
Yeah. But for sure, he thinks that too.
Yeah, he does. And he hit his own head on the way out. After he lost that last contest. He knew that he'd done something wrong. I wonder if he'll rue that penalty here. And a very big hello to everybody who's listening in Egelsbach, not far from Darmstadt. There's got to be one person listening there. Thanks for your message too. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Hope you're enjoying the judo as much as we are here. Annette Berm and myself sitting just a few meters away from all the action, despite the fact that we're not looking directly at it. We look at a screen. We look at the same screen, get the same picture. We get the same picture that you get, so that most of the time we should be concentrating on talking only about the pictures that you can see. That way we don't go on about stuff that's, not on the screen. 2 penalties picked up by Draksic.
That was
and
2 attacks from both of them.
Shavdatuashvili.
Better ending for Shavdatuashvili here.
Comes up with a score. He was just beginning to press that little bit more, wasn't he, Shavdatuashvili, and look that little bit more dangerous.
Yep.
And eventually he's worked it out.
You see, also the Slovenian wanted to start an action.
And that's why he was at that little bit open. He was slightly off balance himself.
Yep.
Hannah Martin and her crew, by the way, are listening in Florida. I bet
True.
it's lovely and sunny there, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
Oh!
Uchimata.
That they have to attend together.
Yes, yes.
It follows that there are more camps, because when you come, you're not going to just
You're right.
go home straight away. There's a lot more of the fighters being together and knowing each other. Look.
Like not a friendship, but
Yeah,
really
yeah. And
friends on the mat.